Go live.
We're live on YouTube.
Hey everybody!
Hello, YouTube.
No watching, but
Is anybody watching us?
Nope.
you're too close to the camera. Why are you so close to the camera?
I don't know. Do you want me to share the link on Facebook?
Yeah, sure.
How do I find it?
I got you.
Are we live on Instagram too?
No, not yet.
Oh, it shows that we're live.
On YouTube?
That's
That's pretty good for delay.
really good.
All right.
Alright, so I'll post this on Facebook,
Yeah.
LinkedIn,
Fuck, look.
Let me make this loose.
live on YouTube, taking your training questions. Where else should we post this?
I don't know, but we're live.
LinkedIn don't have a.
Thank you.
What?
Where it is.
They will eventually, right?
Probably.
They want to turn it. They're going down that Instagram going there.
Everybody has. Everyone's. I didn't realize what's it called. Stories.
Twitter.
And we're connected on LinkedIn, right? Going live on the dog walking YouTube channel.
We got 2 people watching, so I don't
Hey everybody!
Hi, those people.
Why don't you introduce yourself?
Hello, Mary and Patrick.
if those are your real names.
What are your dog training questions? I'm Dan, this is Tony, and we're here to answer your dog training questions.
Let's go.
Are we ready to go live on Instagram?
Yeah, let's do it.
Any question?
Okay. We're going live on Instagram, okay?
See.
All right, we're live on Instagram.
What's up, Internet? It's me, Dan.
No one's here yet. Let it happen. I'm doing
That
Zoom.
sounded like a shotgun.
I'm doing Zooms again.
Whoa!
Okay,
You went hot in
You
here.
went crazy in the last video with the Zooms.
Yeah, we're doing Zooms now.
Back, forth.
Hello, Dan.
Hey,
Hello, Tony.
Hi, you doing?
Oh yeah, live stream Zooms. Oh, Josh is here. Hey, Josh.
hey, Josh. Josh Flitter, everybody.
Josh Flitter is here.
Josh is.
Tony, say something in Irish.
In
Couldn't support you, Josh.
Okay, there you go. Come to Patu, Josh.
Peruvian?
Come to Patu. Damn looking ripped,
What's that?
Josh said.
Who said that? Thanks, Josh.
Yeah.
How does it?
I don't know, you do look ripped actually.
Well,
That's
I'm not eating enough food recently.
You look good.
So we are here to answer your questions about dog training. Well, I'm not really here for that. Tony is. What are you looking at? This?
Wow.
Shout out Insta FE1. Hello.
Who's Insta FE1?
I don't know, but they wanted a shout out, so they got a shout out.
All right, you get a shout out. We need some
Can we address the Andy Warhol wall? The Andy Wall?
Andy Warhol.
It's just a bunch of Andy Warhols.
Yeah, whoever created this Andy Warhol wall in Green Desk in Brooklyn.
Andy
Seriously,
Warhol.
yeah, psyche valve.
This is the most Brooklyn thing ever.
Imagine living with that. That's not
With Andy Warhol?
Daniel Reitman just joined.
Oh, what up?
Oh, wait.
It's a relative.
Yeah. All right.
Hold on. We got one from Josh.
We got our first question.
What's the best way to get a puppy to stop barking / howling in a human and positive way? Okay, humane and positive way. Tony,
Take it away, Tony.
get a dog to stop barking and howling.
Is this Josh's dog?
Yeah. No, I think, Josh, is that your dog or is that your roommate's dog? Or your roommate's girlfriend's dog? Whatever. I don't know. Answer it.
So what's it? A puppy that what?
A puppy that won't stop barking or howling. How do you stop it in a humane way?
Humane way.
Yeah.
You can just verbally, you can correct it verbally.
You can use a clicker in some kind of way. Yeah, you can use a clicker.
I love clickers.
You can, or even just like, to like snap it out or whatever it's howling or fixated at. Just redirect, especially if it's a young dog with a squeaker. It's a very young puppy. You can use treats, of course. You don't want to use treats for older dogs, or because you're only positively showing them that, oh, what you're doing is good. Here, have some steak. Yeah, just redirect. You don't want to shout at the dog. You don't want to say the dog's name. You can say follow, the dog will look at you. You don't follow through. So either like, hey, no, or pet convincer. Then it's good.
Was that the pet convincer? Oh yeah, the spray. Yeah.
Like quick and abrupt.
Josh, you gotta get used to doing the assertive voice, right?
Yeah.
The deep
Like-
voice.
It's like, stop. No.
Yeah.
Oh, Fido, can you stop? Hey, yeah, to get that deep voice, smoke like 40 cigarettes a day, to get that nice deep voice.
You smoke 40 cigarettes a day?
Smoke 80.
Oh,
Jesus.
wow.
That's a lot.
Smoke
Wow.
80 cigarettes a day.
Like Andy Warhol.
Don't smoke.
No. And I quit smoking.
And I just quit.
Say congrats to Dan.
7 days, no cigarettes.
Don't smoke, people.
Yeah, it's just an annoying process. Don't do it.
Josh said thank you. You're welcome, Josh. I love you.
Thank you, Josh. All right.
Muchas gracias.
You know what we actually should talk about? We were dealing with this yesterday. We got 2 topics I think we should cover before we get some good questions in here. First, let's talk about harnesses. So a lot of pet owners out there definitely think that, you know, when they put a Prom Collar or a martingale or any of those, they're going to hurt their dog's throat, right?
Just a regular collar.
Regular collar versus giving them a harness. I would love for you to inform the masses on why a harness isn't the right first choice, especially with a new dog.
Yeah, last night we had that exact conversation with a new client. Lovely dog. Should I say the dog name?
You can say the dog's name.
Beautiful Flo.
That's amazing.
Flo is absolutely stunningly beautiful. Yeah, people are, and it was funny, you know, the clients last night we were with, they brought up a very good point that they were out on a walk, and people out on the walk were approaching them and telling them, how dare you have your dog on a collar, just a regular collar. Yeah, it blew our mind. I was like, that's just insane. And they were saying you have to put the dog in a harness, it protects the trachea, it protects the neck. Collars, regular collars do damage to the neck, which is complete bullcrap.
Oh man,
It's
those Facebook groups.
no, they're
Fake news.
not. Yeah, like they're calling out people on walks. Like, how dare you
Oh,
put
that's
dogs in a collar? Like that's just ridiculous. But harnesses are great if you're jogging, if you're out hiking, if you're on a bike with your dog. That's what harnesses are great for. For walking, they suck because you cannot correct the dog. If you want to pick the dog up like a freaking suitcase and carry it around Brooklyn, it's awesome, like typical Brooklynites do. And I'm sick of seeing.
Well, like seniors too with the slings.
That's
That's a different
That's a
story.
great product.
That's what I'm saying. That's a
We
different
buy
story.
those.
my first Golden Moose or Munch, he had like a spine disease. What was it called? Von Willebrand's disease. No, that's a blood. Sorry. But anyway, he lost mobility in his back leg, and they had to get a harness to just help him along the way. They're awesome. I love those. But yeah, you can't correct the dog in a harness. It promotes pulling, gives the dog freedom on the chest, just like a horse is on reins. Lets the head free. Can't guide the head. With a collar, you can. If you guide the head, the body follows. Obviously, just they suck. Harnesses suck. But they're now so common, and they're being pushed on all dog owners, puppy owners. It's like
What about easy leads?
Easy walks.
Yeah.
Easy walks are good for extreme pullers. I mean, like the dog dragging. Yes, put an easy walk on, but you can't correct the dog. It just what the easy walk does. It pulls the front legs together like this.
Oh, hey, Marie just joined.
From last night.
Hey, Marie. We were just talking about
Let's
Flo.
talk about you and Flo. How are you? Yeah, so harnesses, Marie. Remember last night we briefly spoke on the harnesses, but yeah, it's unfortunate. people, that's their first choice instead of just getting a good old fashioned collar and leash that's been around for thousands of years. Can't go wrong. If you put a collar on your puppy from day one, there'll be no need for a harness whatsoever. And don't ever listen to people when you're out walking. Just put the blinkers on and just don't acknowledge, don't listen.
Don't let people shame you.
Yes, just say, hey, excuse me, I'm training with my dog, I'm working with my dog. Thank you for your opinion, but goodbye.
Do what is right for your
Bubble policy.
Yes. Because
Exactly.
people are out of control right now. But it's that whole new, I don't know, world we're in now.
Oh, we got a question. Hold on.
Yeah, ripped for it.
Got a couple questions.
What do you do to stop a dog from running away?
That's actually, wait, I have ideas. Tell me if I'm right. So to get a dog to stop running away, you have to work on recall, right?
Running away how? In what instance?
I know it's just a running away. It's just
The
let's just say general running away. Maybe
Operation Park.
getting
The name game or recall.
Well, yeah, you should not let your dog off leash ever unless the recall is 99.9%. What do I always say?
what's recall?
What's recall, Dan?
Recall is when your dog comes back to you. When it gets
And when it knows what?
it's command.
And knows its
Name.
bingo.
Name game.
Then that's
That's
what
what
it can.
This is Han here.
So
Yeah.
the lights. All the lights.
Yeah, like the name game, you should, when you get a new dog, no matter what the age is, you should work on the name game the minute that dog enters your home with everybody. Just say its name, give it a treat. And what does that lead to? That leads to a very good recall. If the dog knows its name, it's going to come and call. If the dog doesn't know its name, it's going to run to downtown Brooklyn and go get a hot dog. So you gotta. I completely lost my train of thought. What question?
You got a name game.
Name game.
Oh, recall. Yeah.
You got
So
recall.
the dog's running away. Say if you're in a park, if you run the other way, the dog might. Usually the dog will follow you. It's like, all right, I'm out. The dog might follow. If your dog has no recall or it's learning its name, you shouldn't be letting it off leash. But if you do, get a 20, 30, 40-foot lead, strap it to your belt, and let the dog go crazy. And if it doesn't come back, you can reel it in like you're fishing. But you gotta, even in a dog park, I know I said this, people might go, oh my God. I will not go near a dog park until my dog fully knows it. I'm telling you. I don't like dog parks. Anyway, I don't like dog parks, period.
Well, you gotta have a well-trained dog at a dog park, and you know some people at a
When you
dog
know you're
park.
trying to leave, and you're like, all right, fine,
Yeah.
let's go. I will be like, F you.
Yeah.
No,
My friends are here.
No, exactly. Yeah, so really working that name at home, working that recall before you let your dog off anywhere. Come on, just common sense. Common sense.
Ooh, we're getting some friends on here.
What?
Just people are
Here,
joining.
let me do it in
Hello,
comments.
Should we do a
Ask us some.
Oh, first of all, shout out and hello to
Questions.
Stephanie who's watching us on YouTube.
ping
Oh.
comment.
All right, we got a YouTube question.
Okay.
So
Finally.
let's
All right, guys, we're live on YouTube. Let me give some context to Instagram. We're live on YouTube as well.
here. We're live. This is a YouTube.
Whoa, hold on. This is so meta.
Whoa.
Whoa, cool. All right, back to YouTube. Go to YouTube.
All right.
To address
so-
here now.
Hello, YouTube. All right, so let's say I work 12 hours a day and don't have anyone to walk my dog while I work. Can I train my dog to only do his business every 12-ish hours, and is this healthy?
How old? How old is the dog?
Eurotrapas, how old is your dog? 'Cause that's a big one. Now, I'm speaking from a medical standpoint. It's not great to force your pet to wait that long to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
There are, bladder issues that could result from it. There, you don't want them to get constipated, become impacted. Ideally, you want to have it where they are not having to go that long. Think about if you had to go 12 hours without going to the bathroom. It doesn't feel great. As far as training,
Yeah,
what would you say?
you want to build up to that. 12 hours is a long time.
Yeah,
No.
just for any dog.
Yeah. Dogs can do it. My dogs were able to do it once they got to a certain point. But, geez, that's like, so only train a dog to specifically hold it and go after 12 hours, that's tough. That's tough. You would have to watch the water intake, you'd have to watch the food intake, because even food in, pee out, poop out. You gotta watch your treats. Yeah, that's gonna be tough. I would just go old school, see how long your dog can hold in general, and just build increments of time. You know, if your dog is fully housebroken, it will only go pee or poop outside. So the longer you keep it inside, if it's holding it for 6, 7 hours, it will hold it. Some dogs will hold and be in pain and suffer for 12, 13, 14, 15 hours just to please you, but it's not good.
Yeah, the dog is 3.
Okay, so it's an adult. It's okay.
Well, my dogs are both senior dogs.
Yeah.
The most they can go without having an accident in the house is 4 to 5 hours. The most.
Are they senior?
They're once they're
There you go. That's,
yeah. But they've been
And
trained,
that's a good example.
and they're grazers. They always have food and water available. But
I
they've
think
been
That's
trained.
a good example.
Yeah,
I think
that's the most.
the real answer here is if it was both of us and our own dogs, we wouldn't want to let them go 12 hours. So I would really try to find somebody that is cost effective.
Yes,
That can, even if it's a friend or a neighbor and they literally just come to bring the dog out to pee,
that's it.
or if it's a smaller dog setting up some wee pads inside, and that's what they're doing.
But listen, bottom line, because the longest my dogs could hold when I had my Dobermans, they could go 10, 12 hours. They could hold because we were just trained like that. You can train a dog, don't get me wrong, you can get them to that, but that's a long time. The dog could do it, but it would take a lot of work, patience and dedication on your part to get to 12 hours. I mean, a lot of work on your part. To get the dog to that level. But your dog could do it.
Okay, we got an Instagram question.
That is from Cassie.
Yeah, you want to read it?
So, first of all, Cassie, thank you for asking us your question. Cassie is actually a client of ours, and we take care of her wonderful dog. Why can't I read? Here we go. All right, hi. I have a loving, wonderful, and sweet pitty mix, 9 months old. Her name is Lola. She's perfectly well behaved and has been for 6 months. And she's got some separation anxiety and choose her new couch and any new carpets. What would you advise as the overall way of tackling this?
Sounds like she's loose. Is she not in a pen?
She is not crated.
Right, she needs.
Right, Cassie, correct me if I'm wrong. She's not crated, right?
Unless there's a couch and the carpet and the
In
crate.
the crate, which would be awesome.
That would be a pretty great
A
crate.
little studio apartment.
I've never seen those in IKEA. I'd like to. Yeah, Cassie, probably by the way, I would love to see that dog in a crate.
She just confirmed no crate.
No crate.
No pen, probably either. But you need to get one of the other. At 9 months old, that's a bit of like a new dog. That's a bit of a risk, giving it free rein to the apartment at that age. Hence, what's happening is happening. I would, number one, remove the rug, roll it up, and put it in storage. I always have clients do that with a new puppy, because once they mark a certain area or they'll start tearing up an area of the rug, they'll always go back to it. You can use lemon, chop up a lemon, squirt it wherever you're having these chewing issues. Literally rub it on the corner of the couch, the dog will go up, it'll lick it. Like, do you ever see a toddler when they lick a lemon or a grapefruit and they're like, that's literally what the dog does. They do this to their nose, because it not burns or stings, but it's just
bitter.
Sour, bitter, and they don't like it.
Like bitter apple, right?
Yeah.
That's the brand? Bitter.
Yeah, bitter apple, and you can get
That stuff is.
Yeah.
I've tasted it,
Yeah,
a bunch of it in my day.
I prefer the lemon.
Oh, hold on.
It's stain.
She followed up. We removed the rug and now she's going to the floorboard. She loves spiders. So I guess it's like she's chewing on wood now.
She's trying on the floorboards.
And I know this dog. She's a very sweet dog.
She's chewing up the floorboards.
And it's weird.
It's anxiety induced though.
It sounds anxiety-inducing.
Intense anxiety.
But the thing is, like, again, I met her when she was a puppy. She did not exhibit, and because you know how, like, a dog like Ollie that you're working with right now, he's a very high anxiety dog.
Yeah.
Lola's not, at least from my experience with her, she's not that anxiety. So I think that, and this is something that's going to be an issue for a lot of pet parents when they go back to work, is the separation anxiety as a whole. So you definitely suggest that they're being destructive, that potentially crate or at least partition them off. So
you gotta, especially at 9 months old. So
and she's on meds too for the anxiety.
Not usually a fan of the meds, because honestly I don't think they're necessary a lot of the time. I don't know what she's on a track or something. Get her on CBD, good natural anxiety medication. See, like,
Oh yeah, Cassie, CBD might be great. A great thing for her to try. What's
a good brand?
Yeah, what's the brand that you like?
TweedleFarms.com or CBDMD.com are two top companies. I take Tweedle Farms every day myself, and my dogs were on the.
She's unfazed by CBD.
You're not giving her
Up the dose.
Yeah, you're not giving it right.
Yeah, Cassie, you could do a higher dose.
If it's a pity mix, yeah.
You could get 1,000 milligrams CBD and give that dog one full dropper in the morning, another full dropper midday, and another one at night. And do not do the dog anything.
She can, yeah, that's the other thing, is you're not going to do any harm with CBD. You don't have to worry about THC's toxicity or anything like that. All right, so she said she was alone for 8 hours with one walk a day. And now
she wants the name of those. You want to write it? So give me, what is it? Tweedle?
TweedleFarms.com.
Tweedle.
Great company.
Tweedle.
From Oregon.
And?
Great customer service.
Similar?
And CBDMD.
CBD.com.
Also a phenomenal company. Great customer service.
I'll do
If you're not
another.
having any
I'll do the
products-
one I use too, New Leaf.
New Leaf, also.
Yeah.
And I believe New Leaf too, if you're not happy with any product, they'll give you a free refund, even if you tap the bottle and
Yeah.
let you keep the bottle.
And you get them in
Does
2
it
days.
do?
2
Yes,
days.
New Leaf's quick.
New Leaf's awesome.
Ooh, another great brand is Imbue. IMBUE.
IMBUE.
Yeah, this is the brand that I like. So I use R&R Medicinals,
I like how we all use different brands.
and then
All legit brands.
yeah, this is a great one. Imbue is fantastic. Cassie, I would look at their stuff too. It's really about the dosage, and if you want to get something that is, you really want to make sure that the hemp that they're sourcing it from, it's a high quality product, because at the end of the day, people can source CBD from outside the country. It could be like a very, very not great distillate. Like, there's so many different ways of infusing CBD into a product, and you want to really get the purest form possible.
Full spectrum.
Organic
Full
and full
spectrum and
spectrum.
organic.
Organic.
Don't get broad spectrum. Don't get CBD isolate.
Isolate sucks.
Yes, it has to be full spectrum. And if you can, when you go into these sites, look to see if there is an actual report or they break down on how the CBD is extracted and all that stuff. Look for that.
And I would stay away from third-party CBD treats. Just get oil.
Yes.
Oil from reputable companies. That's the best way, because then you can mix it with the food, mix it with a treat.
Yeah, you
Mix
just
it
get
in
the
the
dropper,
water.
drop it
Yeah.
on food. Yep.
Don't get treats. CBD dog treats are a hit or miss.
Yeah.
Sometimes they don't even contain CBD.
It's a money rack.
Yeah, so be careful.
But let's go back to the so the dog left alone for 8 hours. One walk a day in that 8 hours. Maybe he needs an extra walk. 9-month-old, I'm giving an extra walk.
Oh no, I lost her comments.
What?
I'm just wondering, Cassie.
No, she said, there's one walk a day for 8 hours, and
Yeah.
then since they've been home,
She's
she's
super
like
attached now.
super attached to them.
So I don't need, so they're both home a lot now, obviously, with COVID. You've got to have one person stay in, one person leave the apartment. Just run out, go throw garbage or go do laundry, see how your dog does alone, record it on your phone, set up your cell phone. But you got to get some kind of kennel crate or an enclosed area, and you literally got to go back to day one training and start all over again. Honestly, you have to. And get the advice or help of a trainer. Get a trainer over, and I think that's, yeah.
Just call us.
Yeah.
Not Dan. Tony. Not Dan.
No,
Tony.
Cassie and I have been discussing this, the issues with Lola. We want to make sure that we can really. Oh, here's the kicker. She can go for 8 hours and be fine, but we leave her for 45 minutes. She's a mess. Depends on the day. So that's
Same.
Moral also.
Same.
And this is probably an issue a lot of people are dealing with.
Yeah, it sounds very common, and it sounds like that dog has a lot of stuff going on. That poor dog. But I'd like to talk to you, Cassie. Maybe I could talk to you on the phone. And just like who suggested the medication, all that stuff. That's like a band-aid. This dog needs actual training. Like, you just don't pop a pill on its neck and hopefully it'll get better. And long term, that medication is no good for the dog. Short term is fine. Dog is still very young. You can take a dog 4 to 6 weeks to learn a new behavior. So, there's a lot you have to do from your side, the human side, to make your dog's life better. So there's a lot. Maybe we can have a chat.
Yeah, we can do a little video session, Cassie. We'll get you all squared away.
Is Cassie out in Port Washington?
Yeah, she's in Port, so I figured we can do
Actually,
it.
with Stephanie?
Yes, so
Oh.
Stephanie did the baseline training, like the basics when they first got started. So she was told by a behavioral vet to take meds. She doesn't like it. They said before training, I needed to get her medical clearance. What,
Weird.
wait, Cassie, what kind of medical clearance were they asking for training?
Maybe for the meds? Medical clearance for
See,
the
that's
meds?
why-
Blood work for the meds?
So she worked behaviors for medication.
No, behavioral vet.
Got a lot of that.
Well, Kathy, you're gonna be hearing from us.
Yeah, there's a lot to unpack there.
No, I dropped the ball on something today. Anyways, I got sucked down a Twitter rabbit hole. All right. Okay. Before training, they want to make sure it wasn't something health related. Got it. Okay. So yeah, Cassie, we'll set up a video call for you and Tony to run through some stuff. Because I think it's definitely going to be something where I think she needs maybe either some basic crate training.
No, yeah, definitely the crate.
Also, the exercise aspect too.
Needs a lot. That's why I think an extra walk. I think for a dog with that high anxiety, 1 walk is not enough. Definitely an extra one. More physical and way more mental stimulation. Like go crazy with it. Because this dog's brain is just like a hamster wheel right now. Just no.
And that actually might be great for Lola. Agility.
Running.
Like the agility course. You know how we have all the equipment and like the A-frames and all that stuff?
Drain that energy.
Yeah, like the mental stimulation.
Yeah.
Also, have you ever tried the was it Nina Ottensen?
Odyssey.
Nina Ottensen
Give her
at
some.
Howard Hound actually makes these amazing, they're like puzzles for your dog.
Oh yeah.
Lola's a smart dog, and she kind of used that kind of stimulation. So there's definitely a lot of different things we can try here,
Definitely.
for sure. Oh, she ate the.
And she's still only a baby. She was very young.
She got Lola puzzles, and she ate the plastic.
Okay. What is she, a pit mix?
Yeah, she's a little pig. She's a sweetheart. Such a sweet dog. Yeah, maybe when we wrap, we can just hop on a quick call with her.
Yeah.
All right, Cassie, we will reach out and we'll definitely be in contact with you. What else? What other questions do we have from everybody? What are things that people are going to be running into in the world other than separation anxiety?
Well, separation anxiety is going to be one. You're going to have maybe the walks, might need some adjusting, meeting dogs on walks, because it's, they're probably not seeing their canine friends as much, entering other people's houses. You just got to go back to
The basics.
go back to old school basic training, like from day one you got your dog. Or write down, what I like to do is write down triggers. Just sit down and write down what triggers your dog. Just write them all down. And then each week work on one, that's done, next one. That's a really good way to see what's going on in your dog's head. But it's a difficult time for humans and dogs right now. It's, we're all over the place. Literally.
You know what's an awesome product? Have you seen this thing yet? I'm blanking on the name of the actual product, but there is. Cassie has another question. Cassie, drop your question in. It's a dog collar that interprets the emotion of your dog
The halo color?
from the bark. I don't know. I don't remember the name of it.
The one Caesar's promoting?
No. It's a new one. Interpret. I think it's in South Korea. Dogs' emotions. We're gonna have them on the podcast, actually. Yeah, here we go. South Korean startup releases dog collar that translates your dog's bark into human emotions. So we're gonna be interviewing him on the podcast. Oh yeah, just so you guys know, we have a new podcast that's gonna be coming out later this year called cool animal people, where we're going to be having some really cool guests. We haven't announced it yet. Sorry for everyone who has been listening to our podcast. We haven't done anything. More behind the camera. You want to give everyone a wave since everyone hasn't seen you in a while?
Hi.
Joe can see you that way.
Hold on, I'll do the hello. That's my catchphrase.
Hello. I'm Dan.
No, I'm Mauro,
And I'm Dan.
and that's our intro.
And this is
Let's talk about cool
Yes,
animals.
dog trainers.
Are they really going to be on the
Oh yeah. I hit him up on LinkedIn. Yeah, we'd love to.
How did they try to fit it into?
Who knows? But we're gonna find out. All right, we got another question from Kathy. Why does my dog lick us so much? Is it her anxiety? Is she OCD? Is she cleaning us? She licks our cabinets and floors, but mainly us, even our clothes. This is a
She
great
licks our
question.
cabinets and
Cassie, you are
floors.
really on the roll today. We're salty. Our skin is very salty.
Yeah.
But if a dog is licking like the floor, cupboards, carpet, windows, that's like what do you call it? Like OCD or some kind of. That's
Could be an anxiety.
Yeah, that's an issue, and
Yeah.
that's how the dog is soothing itself. But you don't want to be sitting on a couch and just let your dog lick your face for 2 hours. Like, come on. This goes back to the human where you gotta put the foot down.
Boundaries.
No, Lola, right? Boundaries like Lola, no. Enough kisses are fine every now and then, but not constant licking of the hand. It's also the dog maybe looking for a lot of affection, or it's been getting affection a lot from you. And when you stop, it's going to look for more. So watch how you give your level of affection to the dog. That's Lola's impressive.
She's special.
She's
Lola's an enthusiastic little pup. She's like really,
Yeah, she's really
really
cute.
sweet. Yeah, she's a baby too.
But you can Cassie, you can stop it, you can correct it. Like, no, stop.
Yeah,
That's enough.
just you gotta let her kind of self-soothe and not
Get
continue.
like does she like toys, deer antlers, stuff like that, comms. No, change it up. Those toys look like roadkill with the squares in it.
Or you know they have, since she's got, you know, she's a good chewer. They have the Kong Extreme. It's this black one, and it is tough.
Yeah.
Throw a little bit of almond butter or some peanut butter inside there. That'll keep her occupied for a little bit.
Or actually, fill up the Kong with almond butter, peanut butter, and freeze it, and then you have a delicious frozen treat that will last.
Hours.
Oh yeah. Gotta get a Kong butter for nothing.
Yeah. She says Lola is special. She has 3 of those.
3 Kongs?
3 of the Kong Extremes? Jesus. We're gonna solve this, Cassie. We're gonna figure this out.
Yeah, you have an answer for everything, huh? Someone very simply asked, "How was your day?"
Good.
Let's start with Dan. How was your day?
I mean, it was good. You know, did a lot of running around and brick by brick.
Cool. Tony?
Day was good. Cold but very sunny.
Cool.
I love the walk with Lucy earlier. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Hi Lucy.
Tell me, how was your day?
Yeah, Kelly, how was your day? I bet like no one ever asks the people in the live stream, like in
Yeah.
the comments,
How
how
are
you
you?
Yeah, how are you?
I want to talk to you.
How's your head?
Yeah, that is nice. No one ever asked us how our day was.
Tell me how you're feeling.
Thank you, Kelly.
Kelly, we appreciate you
It's a
asking.
safe, trustworthy environment.
Ooh, we got some amazing questions from our other trainer here at Dan's Dog Walking, Stephanie, because I asked her, I was like, what are the questions that clients ask you the most? So one of them is, how do you teach a dog not to pick up everything on a walk, especially puppies?
Number 1, do not stop when the dog stops. So when the puppy stops, you don't stop. You keep moving. Now, I don't mean drag the dog on its ass. You stop and turn and face the dog. It's game over. The dog has you in back. Keep moving. Bring squeakers. Use treats, of course. High value stuff. Get the dog focused up on you, on your face, on your hand area. You can have a squeaker in your pocket, a clicker in your pocket, kissy sounds, stuff like that. But it always goes back to working with the dog at home. You've got to get that focus on you at home. Walk up and down your hallway on leash. Do it in your apartment. Like I do these. This is what I do with my dog. All at home, get them really good, and then transition outside. And just try and replicate what you're doing inside, outside. I know it's a different anxiety is higher for the human. They might see a dog coming, and when you're walking, just have your spatial awareness, be very aware of what's around, what you see in front, always scan the pavement. You know, if your dog's on the left, that's where the chicken bones and all the crap is. You just gotta be very aware, always be very aware of what your dog is getting into. Make sure it's on the right equipment. It's on a harness, good luck.
Equipment is super important.
Yeah, equipment, you gotta have the right equipment going out the door.
Also, this is just like a general like public service announcement. If you have a dog and they have a collar and they've had this collar for a long time, twice a year, just check to make sure everything is solid. Make sure that it's not ripping. Check your leashes. Just because you never know when your dog sees something that they get all jacked up about and they take off running, something breaks. It doesn't happen all the time, but it can happen. So just remember to check your dog's walking equipment. It's really important.
That's awesome. That's a great point. You'd be very surprised at how religious people check their equipment.
Very
and then
rarely.
you're on walking and snap, pop, and she's done.
Yep.
That's actually really good.
Check your leashes, check your collars, and
or get on a good collar, a regular collar, a martingale collar.
Yes.
If you're struggling with a harness, because harnesses can be difficult.
always check that your prom collars are linked correctly.
Very good.
Shout out to Stephanie. That is a very good, because we have seen it where when it's not. What happened to you?
Oh, and it opened.
Gaia, remember?
And it opened up.
Yeah. No, she bent it because she's a ship.
There you go.
But
Yeah, check all your prongs, make sure it's connected right. You can now get the prong where it's an easy clasp in the middle, a metal clasp, instead of having to press the prong and squeeze it into the other prong.
Yeah.
Yes. But prongs are great.
Should we talk about? Oh, we got some more from her. All right.
yeah, but prongs hurt the dog.
Prongs hurt the dog?
Yeah, prongs hurt the dog.
We're gonna. All right. So before we open it up, okay. Let's do this.
Go ahead.
This is gonna be an individual clip anyway, so Dan, you can start editing it right here. All right. So we're gonna talk about prom collars. They are looked at like they are Middle Earth torture devices. They are not, and Tony's gonna tell you why. Do not let people shame you. Do not let people shame you. Tony, prom collars.
If somebody walks up to you in the street, I'm sorry, I don't want to, but I'm Irish and yeah. and they're rude. I'm sorry, but you gotta be like, fuck off and mind your business. I'm sorry. That's not very professional, but you
We're gonna have to edit that part out.
No, they're not torture devices, and there is a whole online thing against them, trying to get them banned. Like they're banned in England, I think they're banned in Ireland. They'll never ban them over here.
Prom collars?
They're banned in UK and Ireland.
Really?
Which is so ridiculous. But they're watching this, Dan with a test.
Yeah, Dan, you awake right now?
No, he's not.
It's only
He's not here.
10 to 11. But yeah, prom collars are a phenomenal training tool. Absolutely phenomenal. I train all my personal dogs, and I've lost count of how many clients' dogs I train on a prom collar or a Herm Springer. When used correctly, it'll just nullify any reactive/aggressive behavior on the walk. It just gives such a good correction. You have to have your timing has to be perfect. Hence why you got to work with a trainer. Like when you get the collar, don't put it on until the trainer's present. You spend a good hour how to fit it, how to put it on, how to get ready for the walk and outside. But they're so good. They're an amazing tool. If used incorrectly, yes, you will hurt the dog.
And there it is.
Yes.
That's the thing. If it's used incorrectly,
Yes.
like almost any tool you use in training or working with animals, you can hurt the animal. But if you learn the right way to use this equipment, your pet will be safe.
And it's not going to be on the prom collar forever. Like, I didn't have my guys on it forever. I had them on it for a year, 2 years. And then we got to a level where the walk was perfect. And then we backed it up to a martingale. And then we backed it up even more to a regular collar. And they were just perfect.
Progress. It takes time, and when you're working with an animal and you don't speak the same language, you need patience with them.
Yeah. That's key. That's what,
Patience.
unfortunately, us stupid humans don't have patience. We don't. Yeah.
Except for with animals.
Yeah, but
With people,
I couldn't give two beeps. Talk. But yeah, listen. Do not let anyone bully you or say you're torturing your dog. But do not get one. Watch a YouTube video or some Google and then just go and walk your dog. Because if the first experience with the prom is bad on the first walk, that can tarnish your dog for a long, long time. They'll remember that negative bad walk with the prom. You have to have that experience very positive.
Yeah.
Just put it on at home, let them walk around the home with it on, because it's a heavy piece of equipment. So you've got to get with a trainer. Just get one. If you can't get one, use it. If your dog's an extreme puller, very active, / somewhat aggressive outside, you should be on a prom. And you can even take a step up. If that's not working, you can go to an e-collar. I walked all my dogs. They had an e-collar, a prom collar, and a regular collar every walk. That was their setup. 1, 2, 3. And they were just the best. Absolute best dogs.
No, Lola wants to be on the show as a guinea pig. Well, Cassie, we filmed these in Brooklyn, so you got to bring her out to Greenpoint. But when we
maybe on Long Island sometime, definitely.
We might be out on Long Island soon.
Yes.
Or something.
Yeah, definitely.
For some surprises coming soon. Some surprises. We have surprises coming.
Big surprise.
Huge surprises.
Beyond huge.
Like industry shattering surprises.
Game changing.
Game changing surprises.
Hey Manhattan, your daycare model sucks. We found a solution. And the secret's in here, and you're not going to get any access to it.
No idea what our secret is.
We're going to change the game every year.
We are also completely unrelated to this. So I'm sure you, as a person on LinkedIn, get messages and solicitation
all the time.
I got this today, and I am not in any way, shape, or form in this bracket of people that this person's looking for. Hi, Daniel. I'd love to connect with you and show you why Blank Jets has been awarded North America's leading private jet charter for the last 3 consecutive years. Do you utilize private aviation? At the moment, I do not, but I appreciate you considering me. Do I look like the private aviation kind of guy?
Can we put dogs on a private jet?
Yeah.
I wonder how much it is to rent out a private jet.
It's probably a bunch of money.
$1 million?
No.
15.
I got it. Yeah.
All right, how much?
You have it?
How much?
What's the very popular?
Oh, there we go. Between 1,300 and 3,000 per flying hour to charter a turboprop or smaller jet plane.
So from New York to Miami,
want-
that's $9,000.
If you want one that seats up to 10 passengers, 4,000 to 8,000 per flying hour.
Okay. That is something that'll be on the table in 2027.
Yes.
2027, 2028.
Yes. Maybe 25.
So you can go to LA for
Honestly,
20,000.
I'm a fan of private jets. In terms of the safety numbers, if you look at aviation records, it's not great in terms of flying private. Now that being said, I wouldn't be opposed to flying private on anything 747 and above, because I just feel it's being on a big boat.
The bigger it is, the safer it is.
Yeah, how it works. Like the Hindenburg, right?
Actually, they just used the wrong gas. Size had nothing to do with it.
It was just a big.
There are blimps now that are bigger than the Hindenburg.
Look at their
You know, there's
You know how many
boats
people
now.
were in the Hindenburg?
How many?
Yeah.
92 people.
Yeah.
There were 92 people.
Yeah.
And 30-something survived.
Oh, they survived?
Yeah, people that stayed in the cabin survived. People
That
that jumped out died.
We're talking about the dog training questions. All right, let's see. Do we have any more?
Jamie, put the video up. Here's the Hindenburg, 1936.
Crazy. We
In
live
New
down by
Jersey.
human life. You ever see that video of the moose? No.
that guy hitting the moose with his car.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Jamie, pull that up. All right, we got some other questions. Importance of physical and mental activities and how to apply both to help drain a dog's energy.
Physical, long walk, jogging, open field, long lead, recall. That's good physical. Playing with other dogs. Mental would be commands, brain games, hide and go seek. If you incorporate the two, you can incorporate the two at the one time. It will absolutely turn your dog's brain into an omelet.
A sleepy
A
omelet.
sleepy omelet, and that's exactly what you're shooting for. Like when I had my dogs, I was constantly doing brain games. I could be sitting on the couch with playing Xbox, and I just put the controller down and moose here, munch here, glimmer here, and just do some silly little brain games, hide and seek, put a piece of kibble in some newspaper and hide them all over the apartment, and I'd go find it. My God, they would go in.
Hello from Portugal.
Hey, Portugal! You're international!
In Lisboa.
Obrigado.
Hello.
Obrigado.
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 Hello.
What is
Cristiano.
Hey, Portugal.
Obrigado. Thank you.
Do you have any questions from Portugal about
Love
dog training? Shout out to your new.
Shout out to your seafood.
Yeah, your seafood.
Shout out to Cristiano Ronaldo.
And Ronaldo.
Obrigada.
Obrigado.
Obrigada. Yeah.
Is Cantona from Portugal? No. Cantona?
Guys, nobody knows who these
Yes.
fake
I think
athletes
so.
are.
Right? Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah.
They won't stop
Fake
talking.
athletes. They won't.
They won't stop talking about this.
Cristiano Ronaldo is like the
Biggest-
the greatest humanoid of an athlete.
He's getting better with age.
Do you have questions about the dogs?
Actually, Cristiano, get a dog.
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo, get a dog.
Yeah, Ronaldo, get a dog.
Stop having kids and get some dogs.
Yeah.
Who is this? Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, the handsome guy? I got
He
you.
has the most Instagram followers, I think. He's battling the
Yeah,
Rock.
no, he is.
Him and the Rock
Yeah.
on Cold. He's the best soccer player ever.
One Steam 007. Oh, we're getting lots of people are joining. Wait, but what are your questions from Portugal?
Yeah, like, how's your economy? How's life?
Oh, she wants to adopt one.
How's the COVID situation?
You want to adopt a Cristiano Ronaldo?
I think a dog.
A dog.
You from Portugal?
Yeah.
We recommend you adopt a dog.
Definitely go adopt a dog. We support that 110%.
Okay, I would ask you, what's your lifestyle? Are you physically active? Are you more laid back? What kind of dog are you looking for? Because there's a dog for every personality out there.
Yeah.
And we can help you. You know, we're far away, we can definitely help you.
We're far away, but we're also in the palm of your hand.
Yes.
How do you say dog in Portuguese?
So,
Cadela.
Cacao!
Cadela is feminine, cachorro is masculine.
What is it?
Cachorro. Cachorro.
what's this?
Or cow. Cow.
I like control.
All right, she's got
John.
an active lifestyle.
Perro. Active, okay. Active.
Or cow. Or cow.
Cow.
Cacao.
Cow.
I love
She
cacao.
says she has an active lifestyle, so
Labrador. You can get a herding dog. Well, it's not that it's that.
It's pittance.
Yeah, you can
They're
get.
just
Listen,
like-
you can get. Yeah, get whatever. Actually,
shelter.
I'm wrong there. Go for a pit mix. Adopt a pit. They are one of the best family dogs. Pit bulls. They're absolutely amazing.
Yeah, like honestly,
Go to a shelter, yeah. Don't go to a breeder, go to a shelter. There's so many dogs in shelters that need a good home, especially now more than ever. These poor babies. Come on. Do something good and give yourself a pat on the back because you feel really good about it.
and your dogs would be super fun. Also, shout out to my brother and his girlfriend who were both remain nameless. But they adopted an adorable little three-legged. Oh, I showed you her?
No.
Oh yeah. Her
Hello.
name is
Congrats.
Ghost.
I don't think this camera's working.
That's
a problem.
That makes me very happy to hear that. I love it.
Oh, she's so cute. Where's the picture of her?
That's good people.
Here it is. Look at these.
Sorry to people watching. I get it.
How cute is that? She's like a shepherd mix. Wow. Look at how cute she is, everybody.
I'll zoom in.
Tripod.
Wow, look at that.
Those ears are.
Oh my god, that's
How cute is she?
So
dog.
She's a cute.
She's a moist, huh?
Yeah. They've been very happy.
Congrats. That's awesome. Well done.
They're not even
That's
watching.
awesome. That's the way to start a new year. That's very positive. Like those stories.
You guys want to buy Dogecoin?
Dogecoin?
Don't use this to promote your pump and dumps. Elon tweeted to buy Doge. Stop.
Well, like a metaphorical buy Doge. He tweeted a magazine cover with a dog, and it said Doge.
Did it go up?
Yeah, it went up a lot.
How much did it go up? You guys quit your job?
I'm almost 2K up.
Good for you.
After you tweeted?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Money's an illusion.
I need to get into this.
No, it's too late.
It's definitely too late. You missed the rocket ship.
What?
It is.
No.
How much was Doge trading at? Dogecoin is like the dog coin.
Before he tweeted, it was like literally right before he tweeted, it was at 0.020, so 2 cents. Now it's almost at 3 cents, which is
Jeez.
which is a lot.
Oh wow! Look at this. This is 24 hours. This is 1 week.
We're talking about Dogecoin now.
Holy. And Elon is jumping on that. There's something happening.
Well, how long have you had it for?
When it was less than a cent.
Yeah, you've got like an 8,000% return. This is how he makes all of his money, guys.
When should he cash out?
Never.
Really?
Yeah. It was $1, right? That's life-changing money. So I'm just gonna hold.
I think you should.
Yeah. And what is money?
Money isn't real, George. Money isn't real.
So thank you for joining us, guys. Is that it?
Is that how we're leaving?
I don't know. If anyone else has any questions.
Yeah, anybody else have any questions?
Any questions?
Seems like it's kind of
How you guys?
natural end.
Tonight is the first full moon of 2021. Woo!
Well, maybe that's why the stocks are.
Maybe that's why what?
The stocks are trading lower.
Is that
I
how
don't
the
know.
stock market
It was
works?
all crazy during full moon.
Yeah, I think that. How long have we been live for? It's been like an hour, right?
15 minutes.
15 minutes?
50.
Oh.
Hold on. Jana Campos.
Oh,
She
she
said-
made a question.
The name must be short, right? The name of the dog or the cow? No, I don't think so.
I
Right?
didn't see your question.
The name must be short, she said.
No, it can be as long as you
What,
want.
you want to name the dog?
Yeah.
You can name the dog anything you want.
Yeah.
Anything
You can have a short nickname.
Cristiano.
But my preference, I like to have a name that has a pop to it, has a ring to it.
Yeah.
Has like Moose, Bunch,
Guy, Caleb,
I just want to say Cable again. Cable.
Rusty, Tucker,
Caleb.
Sasha.
Tucker. You see? Tucker. But listen, whatever you could ever name your.
You can also name it Floofy McFloofington III.
Yeah, my cat's name is Kevin, so
No, it's not. Tell everyone the full name of your cat.
Kevin Linguini.
His name is Kevin
My
Linguini.
brother's name is Kevin.
Go, is it also Kevin Linguini?
No. Kevin Coca-Cola.
Oh, man.
Loves Coca-Cola.
This video quality on YouTube is awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, we look super
Well,
white.
this one is good. We're washed out here because it's a,
You look very real.
yeah, not like the good young people way.
You look good.
It looks like the Chernobyl color scheme of the show.
Yeah, it
One
does.
of my favorite shows of all time.
Greatest show. Someone said ciao.
Ciao.
From Italia.
Ciao!
Ciao.
Prego!
Sauce?
Pronto. Pronto.
Like the pasta sauce?
Love Italy.
Did you say question? Cuesta? Cuesta? Is it Cuesta?
Any questions? You guys have any questions?
Pause due to poor connection. We're back.
We're back. Where'd we go?
I'm gonna zoom into the bobblehead.
And that's what we're gonna end it on.
What do you think, Mini Dan?
Don't move it.
Now it's
There we go.
easier to do your thing.
All three of my pets have first, middle, and last names. What are they?
What are they?
I love that.
Man, Andy Warhol's really creepy in the back of these.
Also by Dogecoin.
He's like, I'm rich!
Everyone buy Dogecoin. Trust me.
Short Dogecoin.
Everyone right now.
Buy options for Dogecoin.
What's the
Lucas Oliver Cage.
Oh, Luke Cage
That's
from
Mortal Kombat?
Mortal Kombat.
You must be a gamer.
Harley Monroe Quinn. Oh yeah, definitely.
It's from LHR3, our buddy.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Ruby Scarlet Rose.
She's a great man.
These are great names.
Wow.
Luke Cage.
Yeah, Lucas Oliver Cage.
Love
I like
it.
how they're full names.
Love
Yeah.
Dude.
What's the other one? Sonia Good is the
Something late.
Sonya Blade. Yeah,
So this guy's a big one
Yeah.
from that.
Sonya
Movie's
Blade.
coming out. The movie looks awesome.
Yeah.
Well, isn't Harley Quinn? That's the Batman lady.
She is.
Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which universe that?
DC.
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 You know what I'm excited about? This is totally unrelated to what we're doing. The new Batman.
The Batman.
I like how dark it looks.
Yeah, sure.
What? Do you not know
No,
about
I was just
this?
thinking about Marvel.
Twilight.
I was thinking about HBO. Suicide. No, with Robert
Pattinson, yeah.
Twilight is extremely dark.
It looks
Yeah, I like that.
Colin Farrell's the Penguin.
That's the way it should be.
Yeah.
It should be dark. Batman's dark.
And what's the actress playing Catwoman?
No, not Hathaway.
No, it has to be awesome.
Actually, the cast for this, and it's so dark. It goes back to reminds me of which one was Heath Ledger.
Oh,
it's that
that was the
Dark
beginning of it all.
It's that kind of dark. It looks darker.
When did that come out?
2008.
Actually.
What? That's 13 years ago?
Yeah, 2005, 2008, 2012.
That movie's old enough to have a Facebook account?
And you watch it right now, and it's still so.
It holds up. It's 2.5 hours.
Oh, I watched it.
It's an amazing movie.
The Joker only has 20 minutes of screen time in the 2.5 hour movie.
I think you've
But it's-
told me that fact like 300
You know,
times.
Hannibal Lecter only shows up 12 minutes in the 2.5 hour horror movie. Sounds like
We should do a live stream where you just say
I just give you
film facts. And it's just an hour of you just being like, did you know? Oh, totally unrelated. Have you seen Animal Facts?
No.
Oh my god.
It's a movie?
No, it's a funny thing on. Where is it?
When is the Batman coming out?
2022. I think it got,
2022?
pushed in.
That's.
We're in
This
2021.
one.
Relax.
This one.
No, that's
Small often have hallucinations about the future. Octopuses can have orgasms that last up to 15 minutes. If a male snake is abusive to a female snake, other female snakes will kill him.
Who's that? That's great.
He's Australian.
These are
Australian, and I love her.
Animal facts. Sloths can run up to 20 miles an hour, but they choose not to because they are legally blind. Rain is always the only thing that left you, but they choose not to find anything fun. A female swordfish's uterus takes up the majority of her body.
That's a genius
She's not
account.
Australian. She's freaking.
No, like-
Italian.
Animal facts.
No, she's probably making an accent.
Her sweaters are awesome.
If a person discovers any form of makeup, they cannot help but to put it on.
That's a genius. Okay, we can stop. That's a genius account.
Yeah.
Get her on the podcast.
That's a very genius account. There you go.
Animal Facts.
That's awesome. Peeps, any more questions? How would you take the coffee today? How many
Black
coffees did you have?
3.
That's a low number.
3?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's good.
That's your 3 day.
2 a day.
Oh, I DM'd them for my personal account. She's not gonna respond to that.
Yeah, we're good.
All right, can we finish this?
Yeah. All right.
Happy, what day is it? Thursday.
Thursday.
Happy Thursday, everybody.
Cheers.
There you go. And we'll see you next week. Keep us questions.
Keep kicking ass.
Lots of surprises coming soon.
I ended it.
End of internet.
120 people watched.
All right. Where was more? What was on YouTube?
YouTube was like 3 people for sure. Because we've literally never gone live on YouTube.
We still use live on YouTube.
Oh,
Oh, what up, YouTube? Wow, wow.
All right.
We should end it now. See you later, YouTube.